Hello. Welcome to the third CrabCup. This one is a bit of a throw together quick one. So yeah, we've got 3 maps: Torp Udat, Cool Quickgrass 9 Slick, and Ash Yeah Baby 01, chosen by the perfect randomizer. The map has just restarted, and we'll start with Torp Udat. Ah, that's alright. Nobody said anything particularly about what time would be good for them at any point. So I'm just kind of leaving it at this time. Because, yeah, it works. This is also for anybody watching who needs the information. Sunday evenings at this time will be the Cool Cup review streams. So it's the same time as the XDWC ones. The things Q3ers have to do. If I get to the end of this map, I'll be surprised. It is the current Cool Cup going on at the minute, so if you are watching this as it comes out, or within a couple of days of it coming out, then there may be a Cool Cup still running for round 1, if not round 2, 3, 4, 5, one of those. Yeah. Unless I've uploaded the review video, then there should be the review for round 5. Then there should be still tournament running. That is the wrong way. But this is, I don't know, this isn't going to be as high quality as the other streams. It's just a chill reason to get on and play, you know, and a little bit of a break from the Cool Cup grind, the Xonotic Strafe Competition that's going on at the minute. So yeah, that's all this is about. I managed to get through once and then completely ballsed it up through my own fault, and like very much something I could have done about it. And then a lot of this is just this sort of spacing you can't do a lot about. That was spacing you can do a lot about. This is what happens when you just give me a complete randomizer. Yep, fake stairs. So you want to go around the outside of them and not eat them. My hand hurts more while toggle hop is enabled. I seem to hold the mouse weirder. Or more, you know, trying to relax stresses me. Deal. That is a worrying disconnected from Twitch chat message. Where am I going? We even got JH out of bed for this. These edges are evil as well. Because they're slightly slanted like this, you don't get a double jump up them like a step you would with an actual step. It's a slant, so it gets treated as a ramp rather than a step, which means you get massive speed loss and the complete death of your run. Go on. Yes. I don't know why I can never remember the directions on this map. And it's turn and then keep turning, but better than that. Okay, that's quite... Oh, what the fuck? I mean, it was good until it wasn't. Okay, I might need to not go too random the maps. We'll leave the next map vote up. Just makes things easier, I don't have to think about it. Rude. It doesn't make it. Okay, there's the DJ. Oh, if you could get all the way. Well, possibly not that hard to get all the way, but I am not that good. Okay, this should be good. This should be very good. Ooh, that's a big PB for me. That is a big PB. A 29-second run would be nice. Let's see if we can pull one out. I don't think I'll do any particular spectating on this one. Just playing. About 10 minutes we'll do the score, we'll have a look at the scores on the doors and all that, but for this one, just playing. Shinks at the top, that's a nice time. Uchi's doing well, JH needs to pull his socks up. Good times all over. Yeah, I'm not going to make that even if I really push for it, so I'm better off doing what I'm currently doing. And then get 2 down ramps here is quite nice. No! Fake stairs. Okay. Still a good time. Still a very good time. 29.84. We will finally have a new winner of the Cool Cup, as Goblin will not be here to take that victory. Unless he turns up now and absolutely demolishes, but you never know. And exciting news for Cool Cup. Oh, well, for CrabCup. I have possibly got 3 full new maps coming after the Cool Cup has finished to be done. There'll also possibly be a Cool Cup CrabCup post the finishing of the Cool Cup event. I'm considering doing something I wanted to do for XCWC and never actually did, which is running all of the maps live 20 minutes back to back. Sorry for punching the mic. Splatting every wall. Okay, decent. Let's have a look after this run what the scores are for everybody. Shink's currently in the lead with a 28.56. Wow. 29.24 for Uchi. 2's now slotted in with a 29.27. JH up there with a 29.64. I'm in with a 29.81. 5e the final of the 29s with a 29.93. Happy Glitch 32.87. 4.02 for Banano. And the Ozaruk with a 1.47. I mean, fair play for finishing. Because you've got to, like, slow parkour your way, I guess, over these... like, what even is the strat here? Because they kill you to drop off, so, yeah. Fair play for finishing. It'll be low points, but it'll be some points.
minutes remain.
Five minutes left on the first map then. Goes faster than you think, the 20 minutes. Though sometimes it goes slower than you think when you're playing a map that you're not enjoying. Well, this one's alright. It's a good map. A little bit annoying with the edges, just completely ruining your ruin. I assume it means longer, like feeling, because it's 30 seconds. It's not that bad. It is one of the longer ones today, I think. I think the other two are like 15-second maps. I know the next one I've got a 20-second PB on. I can't remember. Ash, yeah, baby's like 14 seconds. So it's the longest of the maps for today. Minutes left. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be as many finishing runs because there's so many things that just absolutely dead blow you. Compared to that, the cool map that we had last time, the new cool map. That one, you kind of could always gain time, and I don't know if it's because it was a brand new map or not, but you could kind of always gain time to the finish, so you might as well keep running unless you absolutely bonked a wall. You were almost worth just keeping the run going for a lot longer until, you know, you'd lose a small amount of time, and then a small amount of time, and then a small amount of time, and eventually you might give up because the time looked too bad. But yeah, that DJ to the pillars can absolutely ruin your runs. Getting a DJ, and you have to kind of assume what you're going to get as well. If your spacing could end up with you having a DJ or just landing on top, you need to assume what you're going to get, whether you're going to get a DJ or just landing on top, and aim for the pillar that you'd land on with that speed. Fuck. And then there's the pillars on the outside. There to absolutely murder your run. But if you got an actual double jump, you'd probably be able to get straight down to the landing with that sort of speed. Which would be pretty good. Pretty good for speed. You'd get a lot of down ramp speed off of that. Probably 2 runs left now.
1 minute remains.
JH has rage quit as well. RIP. BBWR. Let's do donuts in the start. Let me out. There we go. Shinx followed by 2, followed by Uchi, followed by me, followed by 5e, followed by Banano, followed by Happy Glitch, followed by Ozuk, followed by Klein, who didn't get a finished run-in. And now we are on to Cool Quick Grass 9. Which I don't know the fast route for at all. So, yeah. Remember, it is the fastest time that you are able to pull off during the cup event that matters. The step up. I managed to accidentally DJ cancel. Here I want to DJ cancel. Nice. Not quite a PB, but a good time nonetheless. Stop DJ cancelling. .6 behind. The difference on Slick is quite incredible. And for FPS, the FPS tricks all help so much more on Slick. At least the Slick bug will be fixed soon. It is fixed in the alpha version. But we do have to put up with it here. This map doesn't have too much of a problem because it's mostly a problem going downhill. Going uphill, sorry. Going downhill is not as much of a problem. This map is all downhills. Last wooden bridge is not Slick? What? What wooden bridge are you touching? 5e out in the lead right now. Very nicely done. Great Slick player. I'm annoyed I'm now like way behind a run that I had. I had a decent run. I might just So you will now possibly notice that my overlapping is not happening as much. This is why Slick is faster on higher FPS, because it lets you push harder into the AD. This is also true of in the air ADs. Yeah. On Slick, the higher FPS you have, the faster you will go. And the tighter turns you will be able to take. And it is unfortunate. And hopefully one day we may see it fixed. See, I'm not very good at Slick. Oh, and it makes my hands hurt. Let's see which way Uchi was going. We're on Shinx at the top now. A very, very nice time. Oh, that was good inside. Oh, no. There we go. Huge PB. Huge, huge, huge overtaking Uchi. Purely down to FPS tricking as well. I don't normally run the higher FPS because it makes my computer fans spin up way more. But it does make a difference on all surfaces. So... Banano has lost their mouse and was somehow playing with a touchpad that whole time, so fair play to Banano. I'm going to need to rest my hands for a second. Let's have a bit of a spec on this one because my hands genuinely hurt. Who are we on? Uchi. There we go. Steal Uchi's route. Why is my FPS so much higher when I'm spectating Uchi than it is when I'm playing myself? Not bad. Over to 5e. This Osric guy, doing well. Doing well. Shink's on a flyer. Oh, unlucky. Happy glitch. Good start. Not bad. I mean, Osric's got the general hang of strafing. And, like, knows how to reset. So, fair play. Let's get back in the game. I have a feeling Uchi has just beaten my PB. Indeed. Yeah, maybe going around the outside would be better if you made it fast. Full maxed. True. I am maxed. On the CrabCup map, on the Strafe Competition, I am truly thinking I'm maxed because the best splits I can get are no better than my PB right now for the last 2 days. So I'm starting to think I might be maxed on that one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens come the end of the week. Everyone's got way better start speed than me. And I mean, I'm like casually getting 800s most starts. Oh! Net FPS is the rate at which you send the packets to the server. If you're watching the stream. It does nothing if it's not higher than the actual FPS you've got, so I just set mine to to FPS 1000. Mine is always FPS 1000. It doesn't really affect slick speed, so it affects how hard you can AD turn. It is objectively noticeable going on the map that we're currently playing for the Cool Cup, how hard you can AD turn on that map. Obviously that makes a huge difference on slick, where all you're doing is AD turning. Huge PB! He improves to an 1812. Holy wow, Batman. Shinx is just so far out ahead that we're not even thinking about him. He's yeah. Actually, is he? I don't think Shinx got a 1721. Oh, massive PB for Ruchi. Very nicely done. Some good back and forths. Yeah, hand hurting on slick is brutal. It's the same reason I can't surf that well. For 5e, I don't know if you remember me sending you when I was playing Surf Kitsune. Fuck! That's the first slick bug I've had this entire map. Yeah, most of those were me taking a handbrake and just bitching. It's okay, Des, you didn't forget. I didn't tell anyone, particularly. It got announced yesterday lunchtime. And that's about it. Good strafe into the finish. Yes, I will take that. But yeah, very chilled out one, just in the middle of the tournament, you know. Nah, it's fine. It's a decent turnout considering nobody was on the server before, and that's kind of what this tournament feeds off of. Like, this whole thing feeds off of the fact that people are already on the servers at this kind of time of the evening. And when everybody starts talking on RR2, everybody starts to move to RR2 from RR1 and HP and wherever they may be. But everybody's spread around a million servers and different IFCs and stuff.
5 minutes remain.
With 5 minutes left. But it's fine. I'm glad I did this. It's just vibey. Yeah. It has been a chaotic week. Going physically watch a movie in the cinema. Getting a book and reading for the first time in at least 5 years. Broken wheel and all of that stuff with my bicycle. Which hopefully will be fixed sooner rather than later, since the parts are already on order. But yeah, good break from the hard grind of the Cool Cup. This map is pretty good on Slick. We got some good maps, considering all I did was flicked random maps and searched them with exclamation mark maps until I found 3 that were on either RR. Like I was writing them down and going, right, that one's on RR, that one's on RR2, that one's on RR, that one's on RR2, that kind of thing. And I just did it until I had 3 maps that were on either RR or RR2. So now I have all the maps. Oh, does it? You can PM. Huh. No one was on, so it didn't matter, because everybody was playing Cool Cup, so nobody was on to see me doing them. Two minutes left. Well, we're on Uchi at the top. Sorry, Shink's at the top by 1.5 miles. Uchi in second. Me just behind. 5e is just behind me. Then Happy Glitch. And Osric. And possibly Klein and Moon have a time? I'm not sure. Remember, if you are in spec, to get back in before the end of the map, just in case. Usually Zonstat picks it up still, I've been finding, but it used to be really bad for not picking people up who were in spec at the end of rounds and stuff, so that's why I always recommended people to unspec. Well, it's PB or die. And it's severely looking like die.
Vote now. Vote succeeded.
Nice.
1. Begin.
Let's go! I love this map. It's very good. It is a tight map. And you can't take that shortcut. It looks obvious, but you can't actually do it. I know it is, and so's the map.
Godlike.
Actually, I think I've got the best time on RTG. 2209's incorrect, yeah. I've got 2043 here. I think I've got a better time on RTG. Maybe it is here. I'm not sure. But the only time that matters is what time you can put down in 20 minutes. Much like Shinx on the last map, who I don't believe he was able to actually beat his... PB. $20.43. Okay, so it is on this server apparently. It's weird how many grinds I've done that I'm like, I remember grinding this map and like I'm really pleased with the time at one point. And it turns out that it was done on RR. And and we just extended and extended and extended. But admittedly, I didn't used to play RTG at all. Well, not really. For me, at least. I very rarely put in a hard grind pre-actually having RTG that I can't beat these days. Because I got good after RTG was put in. And RTG was also what brought around the turn of people actually vote extending. Before we were just 20-minute players. I grind more in this competition than I do any other time outside of XDWC and or Cool Cup. Ooh, bad slick at the end, really. Could have done better. That is true, I do still need to get good. wonder when my bike wheels are going to turn up. Because my dad ordered them on his account, so they don't have tracking. I don't have tracking for once. Normally I would literally be religiously refreshing the tracking every hour. Trying to work out where they are and going, oh yeah, that makes sense, and that means that they're there, and that means that they're there, and that means that they might be coming at this time, and stuff like that. Whereas here, I'm not even sure if I'm going to know the time they're going to turn up. Like, hopefully I will, because I assume that they'll be assigned for, they're not just going to bung them over the hedge kind of package. But you never know. They're too big to fit through the letterbox, I would say. And even the slightly bigger can fit a magazine or two inside of it. Letterbox that we've got outside, like mailbox. I don't think that's going to take a pair of wheels, you know. Damn. Yeah, that's dedication. That is dedication. You don't really need to do that anymore because they email you. Sometimes twice, depending on how it's set up. Sometimes they email you twice. Oh, this is good. Oh, no! BBWR. Sometimes twice, because if you order something through eBay, sometimes eBay will email you because their tracking system updated, but also your email gets added to the account with like DPD or Every or whoever it is, the shipping manager, and they're emailing you as well. And if it's Royal Mail, they'll often text you. But at the same time, everything seems to slowly but surely be getting less and less precise tracking. I think because the problem is you get people who complain. I clipped the non-slick and then my hands broke down. You get people who complain when things aren't perfect. Don't know who made it, some geezer. Yay. Mackie, your new schedule aligns perfectly with playing this tournament, by the way, so I think, you know, I think you've effectively signed up for next week. And to pick me 3 maps for it. Because honestly, that's the hard part. The hard part is picking 3 maps. No, neither did I. Moon's trying to win 2 cookies for shutting the fuck up. We're entering a bidding war. Mackie will shut up for 1 cookie. And I still don't believe it'll happen. Because I think on a list of things Mackie loves, cookies pretty damn high up there. But not shutting the fuck up might be even higher. If I can get a good bounce here. Nah, I still click the thing. I love how this flings you off the edge because you just slide slightly. Just permanently bounces you back and forwards. Can you add a channel point redeem reward for give Mackie a cookie? Just copy paste the cheese one, to be fair. I saw someone who had a fortune cookie redeem the other day, and it cracks a fortune cookie over their head. And then the bot just, you know, posted a random fortune cookie thing. That was quite cool. A lot of trans VTubers playing Trackmania. What are we at? 7 minutes left, just under. Shinx with a 2028, slightly behind their PB of 2025. Uchi on a 2034, which is their PB. Myself on a 2060. A big gap actually to 2047, 2257, 2441. That's doing decently. 38 is not bad. Yeah, 2060 is pretty decent, considering I'm like over the moon and built an entire fucking video around the 2043. Can't be that bad. The fact that Uchi's done it in 20 minutes, slightly worrying. I am indeed washed. I had a shower yesterday. Did I have a shower yet? Yeah, it was yesterday. That wasn't a... Was it yesterday? I've just realised how that sounded. That was it yesterday or this morning? I can't remember if I had it last night before going to bed. Or first thing this morning. Because I had a small nap the size of a large nap. In the middle of the day today. Would I have a nap or read a book? And I had a nap. Because I opened the book and couldn't see the letters on the page. So it is time for a nap. I've had a stressful few days.
5 minutes remain.
He's got a 34 on server. Damn, that's a nice nap. That's a large nap the size of a small sleep. And that's a small sleep the size of a large nap. That is true. Yeah, I saw the news in the Discord. I knew you were having the interview and everything. Is this the job you told me about, or is this a different one? Congratulations and all that. I was going to the other day apply for a volunteering thing at a train station, but then everything with my bike wheel and I have not got around to it yet. So I need to do that probably tomorrow. Yeah, you told me about that one. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. The janitor one. I got told I don't even have the skills to be a janitor. I was like, my last job was basically just sweeping up. Just cleaning up other people's messes anyway. How stupid do you think I am? Hold the broom the wrong way round. Ooh, okay. That was slightly dodgy. Yeah. No, you need the double jump. Here we go, the final 2 minutes of the tournament, and then we will go and do maths. Which hopefully everything works, because I reset, between this last time and this time, I made a blank version of the spreadsheet to be copied in. So I don't have to delete anything, all of the things should be correct. The only thing I need to do is paste the data straight from the website, reformat it so it looks pretty, which I only have to do on one page, and then done. Hopefully I only have to do it on one page, thinking about it, because I haven't actually tested whether I might need to unformat on one page, because it checks the
1 minute remains.
Did I do something about players with the same time? No, there is nothing to be done about that, really. Because the only, like... It has to use the number of the row. So the only thing you can do about that is manually look if people have got the same time. Oh, that's true. I did not. I do not know what to do for a formula for that. Final seconds, PB. We have one run left. No, there we go. There's some decent times. Roll the video to when I have got the results. And we are back with the results in record time. Taking the win overall and every single map is Shinx. Congratulations to Shinx. second place on every map, Uchi. Myself in third, coming, I think third on every map. Oh no, 2 and JH. 2 coming second on map number 1. JH coming third on map number 1. Forgot about that. How did Osric manage to have 2 Osrics? Let's have a look at that. How do you manage to get duplicated? Anyway, Osric is going to be up with an extra set of points. I have messed this up badly. And with the actual results now, we are back. Shinx, of course, takes the win with Uchi in second, myself in third. On the first map, it was Shinx, then 2, then Uchi, then JH, then myself, then 5e. Wait, I've got it pulled up in a different tab. Shinx, Uchi, Crab, 5e, Happy Glitch, Moon, Maki, and Osric. That was the final map. Then on the second map was Shinx, Uchi, myself, 5e, Happy Glitch, Banano, Osric. And on the first map, because I clicked on these in the wrong order, Shinx, 2, Uchi, JH, myself, 5e, Banano, Happy Glitch, and Osric. Congratulations and thank you to everybody for playing. Those were your maps down the bottom corner. This has been a low budget production. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you whenever we do them. Check the link in the description for the forum post where I post when things are happening. Ta-ra and ta-ta.